Hey everybody, it's Kelly and welcome to day 18. So yay! So back to day 16, 17, I still have not filled in that journaling. I will do that. That's very unlike me, but I keep forgetting. I have solved the problem of the page where it was like too much stuff layered upon stuff upon stuff upon stuff, and I didn't want to separate these two pages, which actually, upon further reflection, that would have been a great place to do it, but I can't do that now because the 16 is over here, and I actually like these two together. So, vellum, a piece of actually washi tape on both sides. I just matched it so that the pattern matched exactly in case you could see through it, and then punched holes so that vellum is reinforced now. And then I took a circle from the Colorcast designs from these circles, and that says Merry and Bright. And then on the back, so you're not seeing the back side, I did Ho 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 because this one was about gift wrapping. So that's that. And then this is the one that you flip up, and I showed you yesterday how to cut your pockets, and again, need to get that journaling done, but I will do that. So then today, day 18, these are extra photos that I can use if I need to. Day 18 is on the back side. And remember, I just kind of decided I would use this paper. I didn't know what I was going to document today for sure. I didn't think there was going to be anything other than everyday stuff going on. And I was right about that. So what I'm going to document today, are you ready for more joy? So there we go. So this is a sign I had outside last year. It's much smaller than my new one for the porch. And I put it in the house and added a little sprig. And then I did buy this last year as well too. And this is a lamp my mom had that I will probably confiscate for Christmas. So I'm just working on the back side of the 6x8. And I'm thinking that I need to hide this piece. And so I can do that a couple of ways. And today in my Redefine Creative kit, we got this joy piece. So I'm thinking that would be awesome. I also have this one too, but I think I'd like to really use this one just because I just got it today. Wouldn't that be cool if I could use it? And then I'm also thinking that to give this more presence here, that I need to just back those. So I'm going to pull out my Christmas Basics collection here to decide. Now, because that is on burgundy, I could very easily, and I'm going to want to cut this a little bit because I want to see the stripes here, but I could do that, and I think it looks nice on that. I could also easily do green, and there are grids, but I think I'll probably stay away from grids or lines. Oh, and I think I really like the pink. The red will fight it because the red is not the same red, so I'm okay with it up here. That's another reason I want to separate this. I actually think it looks much better on the pink than it does in this because I think the walls fade in. So that's what we're going to do here. And I could have, the other thought I did have is, thought I had a stripe in that pink. Maybe I only have it in red. Oh yeah, I do. But I just think that, yeah, that's not enough pizzazz to it, and I think it fights the other lines there. So we are all good there. So that's that piece. I will need to journal, but what I think I'm going to do is just get this down first, plan on, and the other thing is this is black, but there's gray on here, so I think that'll work really well. And I probably actually am going to just leave this bit of twine on there, just because. And that'll be almost centered here, but I'm okay with that too. So I'm just going to reach for my ETG because for some reason it was way away, way far away here. And then I'll decide what to do about journaling and all of that afterwards. We'll just cut this. And I don't want a lot of room here. Just really basically enough for like one full row of the dots. And you can kind of get that. I'm actually thinking I'm going to narrow these even more on the sides to about as narrow as I can get there. You'll definitely be able to tell the paper's dotted, but I really want some breathing room. There we go. Okay. And I think so watch what happens here. Okay. Right now, I don't feel like this is, like I'm losing the photos, but when I do this, immediately your eye comes to that joy and your eye goes right to the photos. Now, the other thing I could have done is like gone from side to side here. The other thing I could have been a little bit more aware of would be that this maybe right now it's ending part way. Like I could have if I made this a little taller, it would have been in that green too, but I think that's okay. And now I'm just kind of playing around with, is there a color I want to emphasize? Maybe not the pink, maybe there. I also really like it here too. Maybe I need to think about what else I'm going to do on this page. And I did bring these little twinkle pieces in. I also brought all my other wood veneer because I have not used very much of this. So there's one here that says Home for the Holidays, and this might be a little bit too close, but if I bring it here, I think I like that a little bit better. I also could bring it up there. Nope, needs to rest right there. Okay, so now that I kind of know where that's going to go, I think I also had another one where, oh, I had a Deck the Halls too. So I might look at that and see if I can get that in here somewhere, but it may not work. We'll see. Okay, I think I've got that down. Yep. Okay, so then we have the joy there, the Home for the Holidays here. Now I could also take a little bit of darker, because this wood here is darker. I could take, I think I have Walnut Stain Distress ink, which is a little bit darker. There we go. So I'm going to grab that, and then just a little scrap piece of paper here. What I'm going to do is try this on the back side first to see what I think. Do I like it? And actually, I do, and I think that's doing a nice job of darkening this up a bit. And I don't have enough big enough piece there, but I have plenty of just plain cardstock here. Here we go. This one's a little bit bigger. I just use scraps and offcuts and that kind of stuff for stuff like this. And then this will just darken this up a bit. Now it's also honestly a little harder to read Home for the Holidays there. But I think I can read it. You guys might be having a hard time with that, but I can. All right. So then I'm going to grab a wipe to get the ink off my hands so that it doesn't end up somewhere where I don't want it. Once I put this down, we'll be okay, but I think I'll keep this handy too. They sit in a drawer, not right next to me, but almost, so that I'm encouraged to go find them when I need them. Okay, so now we need something to journal on. Does that go up on top here? Does it go here? I also have a number to get on here yet today. You know, that could go on the joy piece. I have my, I have my numbers here, which, we could do like a little 18 down here in red. That might emphasize the red a little bit too much for me though. I did look, I have some stickers here as well. I saw one that, let's see, I saw Christmas favorite. Let's see, Christmas is here. Thought I saw one that holiday happiness. That would be a good one for me because I love that. I love that particular sentiment there. Okay, I think Yeah. All right, let's look at, what am I going to do? Maybe I'm going to look and see if I can find some gray. And I'm thinking a little bit of gray just because I haven't used that, and I think it would be kind of fun. So there's a little December here. It's kind of big. Even if some of my other ideas, do I tuck? And then do that. And remember, I need this about here because I need to cover up that ugly spot in the photo. That's too big. Here's a smaller label. Oh, except it says Fun Together. And then I do have this piece. I really like this up here on its own. I think it emphasizes it. I'm just looking to see, do I have a gray circle? I don't in there, but those of you who watch me scrapbook on a regular basis know I keep these LE Studios die cuts in colored groupings. And so, now the other thing, I didn't think about this until just now, but I could just do something like, you know, more joy or something like that down here, and not okay, so that's okay. Or I have black, so maybe that should be a thought too, because I could play on that black there. I actually think I like that a little bit better than the gray. Just looking to see if I have any. I do have this cute little thing that says #1 fave here. Let's see if it'll work. Not there, it doesn't. And not there, it doesn't. And I think I don't have as much black as I normally would because I used a bunch of it. Now you can always, if the label's too long, you can always just pull it in and then cut it off. Remember that. So far that is definitely the winner. And you know what? I found something that worked. Anyway, I used the black for gift tags for something. I don't even remember what, but I did. Okay, so this worked. Let's stop looking. I really like the way that looks. So ATG is going to be sassy today. Oh, I'm almost at the end of the roll. That's why that starts to happen when that happens. Okay, so then I have to remember to flip this heart because I don't think I really want to see the heart. No, I don't. And I'm going to get that pretty close to the bottom. Okay. Just trying to be a little careful so that I don't leave a shadow of the brown. Okay, so we have that. Get my fingers on inky just in case. That looks good. Now, I want to ink these edges so bad, you guys. I'm going to just use some more of that brown ink. It feels like and I had this, I think this is the first edge I've inked. I know Chamel's inking her edges for Journaling Your Christmas, and you know, her thing is if you start, you should continue, but I'm breaking the rules today, you know, just for consistency. So I'll have to remember, maybe I'll go back when we're done and see if I can find some other edges to ink somewhere, just to, you know, for a little bit of consistency's sake. Here's the thing I like about ATG. Got it a little bit not underneath there. Yeah, I really like the way this looks. It doesn't look like it's just sitting on top there now, which is what it looked like. Okay, and I'm not putting this down yet because I just want to make sure that that looks good to me where it's sitting, and that I don't want to add anything else on here. like, what did I say? Deck the halls. Like, do we want deck the halls there? I feel like I'm starting to lose the photo focus if I put something just there. It draws my eye away. This, I feel like I'm just coming down and into it. But could I do... I could look at doing another piece of black behind that as well, too, just to marry up with this one down here. These are not that hard to open, so I'm not sure why that was so hard to open, but it was. Yeah, it's just every time I add something more to this, I think it actually takes away versus adding to it. But I still have to decide where my number is going to go. That's the one thing. And what kind of a number. And I do have some fairly small numbers that I could use. I could also use, today is day 18. I have to think about that all the time. I could do something like this. And then maybe get this is another reason I like my tweezers. If I can get a hold of it. It's because sometimes when these things are little, your hand gets in the way, so you're not quite sure. So here, I think if I could do this on top, that could work. You can still kind of see the black underneath, but I could trim that. That one I don't mind. I didn't like it underneath, or here, or up here. Let's see, here this way, or up here. Okay, I actually like it best right down here, so I'm going to be a little tricky here. Because this is going to cover this anyway, I'm just going to hack off that piece there. And you can't see it on the other side anyway, so it's like you don't know that it's going that far down because you can't see it on this side either. Okay, so then if I do this, I need to get a little bit of foam tape under here. And I'll probably need more than one layer. Oops, not quite high enough there. There we go. Actually, that's not too bad. All right, so I think that's good. Then I can have a little bit of journaling. I have my number. This can go down, and I am going to leave that little bit of twine. And I'll just add that in. I'm making it slightly off to the side. This I want to lay to the side. We'll see if it will. To this side versus the other side. There we go. Okay, so I think that's pretty good with the way everything looks. I like this little bit of twine up there because then I think it distracts you. You think something is up there. And then let's see what I can find for some enamel dots. And I thought I had some pink ones, and they may be, I'm trying not to hit you. My enamel dots reside behind the camera stand, and I always forget to look until after I've got the camera stand out there. Thought I had like a pink star enamel dot. This might be kind of interesting. Let's see, there's 6 of them. They're really pale. So the thing I like about that is that then they're just a little extra shine. Let's see. Now the other one, I think, let's see, do we want that on the photo there? I don't want to put it there because that's the holly berries. And then those two are almost the same. Like in the same place. All right, that's good enough. Oops. Except this needs to come onto here a lot more. There we go. Okay, so I like the way that, just that little bit of shine. And look at this. I finally finished Enamel Dots from Go Now Go. I think it's that pink was, oh, this is something stuck from something else. That is a collection from 2016. So yay me for finishing off a package of Enamel Dots and finishing the page for today. All right, you guys, I am all done. I will see you tomorrow for day number 20. You guys, that's just crazy to think that. That means for me, there's 12 days left. For a lot of you, there's less than a week. So, all right, everybody, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.